noticed during that stretch to start the game, and maybe what you lost during the course of it and regained later?
Yeah, I mean, we came out, with really good energy, and then I think, again, when a team misses shots, as they did, we were able to rebound and get out, and we made some shots. We were able to get a little bit of separation. I thought as the quarter wore on, later in the first, we started getting the second, we lost some of that intensity. And they made some shots. They got back in the game very, very quickly. Then the third quarter, I thought it was an up and down quarter for us. In the fourth quarter, I thought we played really, really well. But I think our guys were ready to play and played well for a good portion of that first quarter. But we probably needed to play better than we did in that second. It was an up and down quarter for us.
In the fourth quarter, I think you guys got points at least on 4 straight possessions inside of 3 minutes. What did you like about the types of shots you guys were able to generate down the stretch?
Well, I think Dennis was really, really good, in terms of giving us a little bit of cushion, give us a little separation, got us a 12-point lead. They made some shots, they came back. I thought Russell in the middle of the floor with Jeremy was really, really good for us. He obviously generated some baskets and some fouls and some N1s, so that was big coming down the stretch. And then I think, Paul also was in that stretch to close out that third quarter, which was big, where he got fouled, I think, at the end of the quarter. He made a couple threes and, got into the lane and made some plays. So I thought those 3 guys at different points in time in the game really helped. Paul to close the third. Dennis in that middle part of that fourth was really, really good. And then Russell closed the game really well for us.
How important is it for you to have someone like Dennis to be able to carry the load a little bit when Russ is getting a breather?
Yeah, I mean, it's important. I think you want to have guys that can handle and play make, and Dennis is the guy that can do that, and the guys have confidence in him. They look to him, and Russell, got the ball to him in areas of the floor where he can go be who he is, and you put the ball in his hands, and he got some drives, he got some runners, he made some pull-up jump shots. So yeah, I mean, it's great to have a guy like that because he can generate offense for you by himself.
Do you feel like you guys are building momentum right now in a positive way?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think as a coach, you're I don't want to say you're never satisfied. You're always looking at ways to get better and improve. But yeah, I mean, I think we're playing better. Again, I think that stretch there in that second quarter, I wish we could have been a little bit better, especially to close the quarter. I think we're up by 2 maybe at the end of the second. In that third quarter, we kind of got down by 8 or 9 points. We just didn't have a great quarter. But we closed the quarter really well and got right back in the game pretty quickly. And then I thought to start the fourth, we got off to a good start and then played a really, really good fourth quarter.
With Dennis in that fourth quarter, it seemed like he was getting to the basket with ease. What was opening up for him there?
Well, we created, I think, created some good movement for him, and he was kind of able to, turn the corner on the big man. He was able to get downhill. He got the ball in space where I think he was able to put the defender in a tough spot. Am I going to take him? Am I going to take the guy rolling to the basket? And I think at times they left him and took the roll to the basket, and it gave him an open drive to the rim. But he made good decisions when he got in there.
Not to jinx it, but you go 19 and 22 on free throws in the second half. Encouraging to see that, when you needed them tonight, you got those free throws.
Yeah, it was important because that was really hurting us. I was concerned. When I say concerned, I mean at the half, we made 11 three-point shots. The problem was we put them to the free throw line 17 times, and that really offset a good shooting day for us because I thought we really moved the ball well and generated a lot of good looks and generated good offense. But I thought the fouling in that first half kind of broke momentum, slowed the game, allowed them to score from the free throw line. And then to be honest with you, I thought the third quarter offensively we were great. We were great, but we couldn't stop them. They couldn't stop us. I mean, I don't know. Both teams went back and forth, it seemed like, for 4 minutes, and no one missed a shot. I mean, we were not, and they made some tough shots. Wiggins made a couple tough ones. Sarge made a couple tough ones, but neither team could stop each other. And then they obviously got some stops and were able to kind of build on that lead, and then we were able to close that third quarter on a run to at least have some momentum going into the fourth.
Terrence obviously had a great start to